Hello, all of my beautiful people. I've just been sitting here thinking over these last couple of weeks, just all of the events that have been taking place within the news and social media, conversations that I've had with others, especially with the killing of Charlie Kirk and the young lady on the train, and how just these things have sparked a whole lot of inward feelings that are coming out in negative ways. There's a lot of hatred, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of puzzlement, a lot of bickering and arguing going on. And it just caused me to think that the enemy is out to kill each and every single one of us. And while we're focused on this thing and while we're focused on that thing, the enemy is taking out our friends. The enemy's taking out our family. The enemy's taking out loved ones. And there's nothing that we are doing about it. Notice I didn't say nothing we can do about it, but there's nothing that we are doing about it because we're so focused on arguing with this person and arguing with that person about what? In Jude, verse 23, the writer says, pulling them out of the fire. What are we doing on our end to pull others out of the fire? To pull them into safety? I was driving down the street and the image popped into my head of somebody pulling people out of a ditch, pulling them out, bringing them up to their level so that they don't have to stay down at the bottom. That's the kind of mentality that we all need to take on. I started thinking of the movie of the World War II when the planes came and they bombed Pearl Harbor. Sorry, I have trouble saying that word for some reason. The movie Pearl Harbor, and they were sitting there trying to rescue all the men that were trapped inside the ship after they got bombed. That's the type of mentality that we need. We need to fight for our brothers and our sisters. We need to fight for our friends and our family. We need to pull them out of the fire instead of fighting amongst each other. Instead of arguing amongst each other, we need to come together and we need to do the Lord's work. Arguing with one another about somebody's death is not the Lord's work, unless you're arguing about Jesus' death. And even then, there's nothing to argue as long as you're in the Word. But we should be pulling people out. So what are you doing to pull people out of the fire? Are you adding fuel to the fire, or are you pulling people out? What are you doing today? I just with everything that's going on, this is what came to me. And I'm encouraging each and every one of you guys to take a step back. Just take a step back today. Forget about all the events and everything that you're seeing on the news. Forget about all these things that you're hearing everybody else say about this person or that person. And focus on your assignment. What does God have you doing? Who is God having you pull out of the fire this day? As always, I love each and every single one of y'all. In Jesus' name.